Okay guys, welcome to part 2. One thing about this that was crashing, it did crash when I did the simulator. The fix for that was just make sure on main window that it is first view controller, and then when you build and run it will orient in first view. So there's our label we put. Okay, now to push another view, I'm just going to come up here, right click, add new file, and I'm just going to call this second. Okay. In firstview.m, import second. Oops. .h, and make sure to put quotations around that. Okay. Now, in our else if, type in second, and then star, I'll just put an S, equals second, a lock, init with nib name, and the nib is named second, and the bundle is nil. Okay, and then come under here and type in self dot navigation controller, push view controller, S, animated no. And this no I'll explain later. This comes in a lot in real handy when you are switching views. And then under here, just for memory management, just type S release. Okay, and I'm just going to copy this and put it right here for our right landscape, because I do want this view to be pushed no matter what side the iPhone is in. So I'm going to come to main window, and right here I'm going to bring everything to front and click on tab bar controller, and I'm going to make this first view a navigation controller. Okay, and when I do that, I'm going to have to tell it to load the first view and to be the first view controller again. And save that. I'm just going to build and run, make sure everything works for this. Okay. And now, when I turn it, you'll see it rotates. Now the label is gone, and the reason for that is you're pushing a new view. You're not rotating the first view right here. You're just pushing the second view. And this is good if you want something else to appear, like a map or something like that. However, the second view still needs a bit of work. So I'm just going to go to second, which is the view we're pushing, and I'll just put in a label and type in second and save that. And rotate it, and there you see second. So it has rotated, and you still see this view, but you can make it the same way as this. You can add another view and tell it to load this. Now this version of Interface Builder, you see I put second here, but it appears down here. I'm using an older version of Xcode than this, so I'm just going to quit this version of Xcode, and I'm going to go to my desktop like so, and I'm going to go to Test tab, which is what this is. Click that, and I'm going to open it up in the newest version of Xcode, which runs 4.0. This is available for download on Apple's site. You see it loads up everything just fine, but this time when I go into second, the orientation should be different, the options for it. So if I click here, you see it's portrait and landscape. These are the two options now, and this just gives me a better idea of where it's going to appear on the screen. You know, I can put it here, but the tab bar will cover it up if I put it there. So now we need the tab bar to disappear. So that's where this line of code comes in, which is self.tabbarcontroller.tabbar.hidden equals yes. And I'm just going to copy this and paste it to the other landscape layout. And this is just so it hides both of those. So now, when I build and run, I'm just going to change this to a simulator of 4.0 and release. Whatever simulator you use will do the exact same thing. So, just going to build and run that and turn it. And now the tab bar has completely disappeared. So you have this entire screen that you can now use. Now, the problem with this is, though, I'll go back in the simulator, the problem with this is when you rotate it, now it won't rotate it all upside down, but when you rotate it left, your tab bar is now gone. And you know, you want to keep that tab bar when you're in portrait mode so you can be able to switch between, you know, all your different views. And the fix for this is actually really simple. I'm just going to come above this and just type in void view will appear, just like that, bool animated, and put a curly bracket, and then type in self.tabbarcontroller.tabbar.hidden equals no, and then close that curly bracket. And now when you build, if you turn to the left, then see your tab bar is gone. If you turn to the right, your tab bar, the reason for that is in second you have to tell it that you do want that tab bar to reappear. So for that, it's once again pretty simple to do. You just need just like a few lines of code. So let me look at that real quick. Okay, tab bar.hidden now. Alright, I know. Alright, so my time is once again run out. In part 3, I will show y'all how to make that tab bar reappear, and how to continue rotation, how to remove the view, and different animations. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 3.